Hey gang, Melissa here, and today I have a couponing video for you. I started a couponing series a year and a half ago or longer, and it went well, but I have a lot of new subscribers since then. Thank you so much for being here. I decided to start the whole ding-dang thing over again. I had given it up for a little bit because it's very labor intensive. Just let me put that out there right from the beginning. It's labor intensive, and at times you're gonna wanna pull your hair out, but don't, because then you'll be bald and you'll still need to coupon. The point is that this is going to be this is the intro to the couponing series, Couponing 101. So you want a coupon, huh? And where do you get coupons and how do you set them up? So and all of that. I put a lot of thought into how I want this series to go. And looking back at the videos I did a year and a half ago, I believe I put too much in one video, so I want to break it down and make it more user-friendly for you guys. And I want to keep the videos coming more consistently, so that way it stays where you stay motivated and you're not waiting for like 2-3 weeks or a month for the next video. So I'm going to put up 2 of these a week. Today is going to be specifically, where do I get my coupons? Where am I getting all these things from? And then the next video is going to be, okay, I have my coupons, now what do I do with them? And then we'll go on from there. So 2 videos a week on this, that way it gets you acclimated and gets you comfortable and stays on a regular pace. So I know that's what I would need. Where do you get coupons? But there are actually a ton of places to get coupons. The first main place that I get them is Sunday Paper. So these are the inserts from, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And depending on the size of your family and your needs and how much you want to stockpile, that's going to depend on how many papers you buy. Or if you have family and friends or neighbors, or if you live in an apartment complex and you know, a lot of times they have those mailboxes and they throw away the coupons in the little garbage can there. You know what I'm talking about? Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. At least when I used to live in an apartment, people would throw them away. I'm not saying dig through the garbage, they'd be sitting on top. So I don't have any family here. I go ahead and buy the paper. I generally buy 4 to 10 papers a week, depending on what I think I'm gonna use or need, based on what coupons are coming out. There's a website called sundaycouponpreview.com, and around every Thursday, they list on there every single solitary coupon that's coming out in the Sunday paper and what value it has. And that way you can kind of use that to brainstorm a little bit and what you think you may need and how many papers you may want. Every single solitary website that I'm mentioning to you and talking about will be in the information bar listed down below. That way you don't have to go crazy stopping and pausing and whatnot. In addition to the Sunday paper, you are going to look to the internet for the rest of your coupons, which means 2 things: printing coupons and downloading your coupons to a shopper's card. Like Kroger has the Kroger Plus card, the Kroger Plus Savings card, the one that you give the cashier to scan. And if you go to Kroger.com, their website, you can download digital coupons there. Same thing with Publix, Publix.com. Oh my God, someone must have punched me in the face. Same thing with Publix, they have their own digital coupons, so that's additional savings on top of the Sunday paper and the ones that you're gonna print. So that leaves us with printing. You're gonna need a printer. And let me save you a lot of money with the mistakes that I made. I made the mistake of, when I started this venture a couple of years ago, using an inkjet. That was dumb. I went through so much ink. It's not even funny how much ink I went through, but you know, I had a rewards program and some coupons, so I kind of justified it, and I was like, I'm saving money on everything else. Don't do that. And I know it's easier said than done. I know not everybody has the capability to go out and buy a laser printer. I'm just saying, if you have that option, please look into it. I got a Brother laser printer, black and white, no color, no bells, no whistles, nothing. And I got it on Amazon when it went on sale. I believe I got it for $89 and that was free shipping. I know that's a lot up front, but you are gonna save so much more than that, that it's not even a factor when you get to a certain point of stockpiling and using your coupons and the money that you're saving. So again, I do realize that that's a lot of money up front, but if you can only do inkjet, do inkjet now, but buy generic cartridges. Like, don't get the HP brand because they're more expensive than going to I think it's inkjet.com, where you can get recycled cartridges, and they work just as well. But you just go through them so fast that it can kind of be frustrating. The main websites that I stick to get coupons are coupons.com, redplum.com, smartsource.com. Stop saying .com! I can't, I'm sorry, I can't. So in addition to the couponing websites that I've already mentioned, A lot of your coupons are going to come from several other places as well. Facebook gives out a ton of coupons. And if you don't have a Facebook account, go create a dummy account. I know a lot of people don't like Facebook. I think the majority, I don't know. I think the majority of people have a Facebook account, but maybe not. And if you don't, and you're like, oh, I really hate it, please go create a fake dummy account, because there's just so many high value coupons that Facebook puts out. It's worth it to have a dummy account. And you may say to yourself right now, well, how am I going to find those? Let me tell you. There are several websites that I go to. There's a ton of couponing websites, but I have knocked it down to several, because if you try and go on every single solitary one, you're going to go crazy. You're going to lose it. So here's the main ones I go to. Hip to Save, HIP, the number 2, save.com. And again, listed below, totallytarget.com, iHeart Publix, iHeart Kroger, those were .com too. And Wild for Wags. The sites that I mentioned, I check those several times a day. And what happens is they're blogs, so they will post, and they post all day long. The women who run those sites, I think it's all women. Carrie is Target, Colin is Hip to Save. I think it's all women. So if there's a man, I'm sorry. But they work very hard, and they post all the time, giving you up-to-date information, up-to-date coupons. And some of the Facebook coupons you kind of got to jump on and print them, because they'll only give out 50,000 or 100,000, but a lot of them are there all day long. And they'll give you the link, and they'll say, click here, and it takes you to their Facebook page, whatever company. Like, for example, I'm gonna stop saying sorry. For example, if Ritz Crackers was giving $1 off coupon, a box of Ritz, you'd click the link, it would go to the Ritz page, you would like the page at the top right, and then the coupon would show up and you would print it. So you're never going to be going to Facebook searching coupons out on your own. You're going to get all of those links from those specific websites that you follow. There's a few more that I know of that I'm not going to mention just because there's so many. I'll link them below, the other ones that I did mention. Those are the top, for me, those are the top ones that post all the time, have the newest coupons, the latest coupons, downloadable coupons and printable coupons and Sunday paper. These sites that I mentioned will also post links for example, booklets of coupons. Procter & Gamble, P&G, they put out booklets every so often, a few times a year, and you'll have to click the link. And if you're not already a member, you just create an account with your email and your password. And I know a lot of people won't like that because you don't want your inbox cluttered with a bunch of junk. I get it. Create a throwdown email address, just one that's, you can go to Yahoo or wherever, create a free email, and that'll be just for your couponing. That way you know that all the junk goes there and you don't have to deal with it. Because a lot of the times when you do print the coupons from Facebook or wherever the link sends you, you need an email address. That's unfortunately it's just the way it is these days, but you can get around the annoyance and nuisance of that by creating a fake email address. You are going to be astonished when you start doing this at how many coupons you acquire and how quickly you acquire them. You can have a fully stocked, stuffed binder up and running within 2 to 4 weeks. I'm really excited to be doing this series again and doing it differently and better, because I'm pretty much starting over too. Even though I've done it before, I'm starting over, and that way we can go through this together and work through it bit by bit and make it not so overwhelming. And for some of you it won't be, but a lot of people that do this and start up, I definitely hear them say, oh my gosh, it's so time consuming, or holy cow, I have so many coupons. Because you're gonna acquire so many in the first couple of weeks in the first month. And then you'll get in a schedule, in a routine of replacing, the new coupons that come out and ditching the old ones that are expired, and it'll be okay. So if you have any other questions regarding how to acquire coupons or where to get them, let me know below if I haven't answered that in this. The next video coming out here in a couple days is going to be how to organize them. There's several ways. I'm going to go through all of them with you, and you'll just have to figure out what works best for you. So yeah. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.